Fright Night Vault. Audio horror for nighttime listening.
Welcome, Fright Night Vault listeners. You've wandered back into the dark, and the vault has something waiting for you tonight. If shadows make you uneasy, lean closer. If silence feels too heavy, keep listening. This is an audio-only descent into fear, made to chill your ears while shadows linger on the screen. Now, imagine this. A mother, weary from work but always searching for small joys, steps into an antique shop at the edge of town. Dust clings to the air, heavy with the smell of old paper and wood rot. Shelves sag beneath forgotten relics, tarnished trinkets, and glass-eyed toys staring from the dark. That's when she sees it. An old doll, sealed in a wooden and glass case. Its face painted with a sickly smile. Eyes the faintest shade of gray. Hair matted like something that once belonged to someone else. Around its tiny body, a length of rusted chain coiled like a warning. Across the glass in faded ink, a paper sign reads, "Do not remove the chain." But to her, it doesn't scream warning. It whispers charm. The shopkeeper sells it cheap, too cheap, and she carries it home. That night, the doll rests silent in its case in the corner of her daughter's room, its face dimly lit by the hallway light spilling under the door. The chain rattles softly when she places it down, and for a time, everything is quiet, peaceful, almost ordinary. But nothing in the vault stays ordinary for long. Tonight's story, The Doll in Chains, starts now. The first night passes without incident. The mother sleeps, her daughter sleeps, and the doll remains still in its glass prison. But the second night, something shifts. She wakes in the dark to a sound, a faint metallic clinking, a drag across wood, then silence. Half asleep, she convinces herself it's the house settling, the radiator, her imagination. But as she drifts back down, the sound returns, this time closer, sharper, deliberate. The third night, she cannot ignore it. Again, she wakes to the sound. This time she leaves her bed and steps into the hall. The air is colder here, the silence heavier. Each step toward her daughter's room feels like sinking deeper into water. She pushes the door open, and there it is. The chain, not wrapped around the doll anymore, but coiled on the floor like a shed skin. The case sits open, the glass door cracked wide, and the doll is gone. Her daughter stirs in her sleep, the blankets shifting, and for a moment the mother thinks, hopes, that the toy simply fell, that she'll find it on the floor, tipped over, waiting to be set back inside. But then she hears it, a scrape from under the bed. Something small, dragging itself forward. She bends slowly, her hands trembling as she pulls back the blanket and looks beneath. Two gray glass eyes stare back, not lifeless, but aware. And the doll begins to move. The doll's tiny limbs twitch and scrape as it crawls forward, each joint bending too far, too wrong, like bones that have been broken and set badly. Its painted smile cracks wider, revealing faint slivers of sharp porcelain teeth glistening in the dark. The mother recoils, nearly falling back, but the doll is fast, unnaturally fast. It skitters out from under the bed with a clatter of nails on wood, dragging its tangled hair across the floor. Her daughter wakes with a cry, startled by the noise. She sits up, rubbing her eyes, unaware of the thing clawing its way toward the bed. The mother lunges, grabbing her daughter into her arms just as the doll hurls itself upward, striking the frame with a hollow, splintering crack. Its hands, small, painted, delicate, dig into the wood with the strength of rusted nails. It lets out a sound no doll should make, a dry, hollow laugh, the kind that shivers inside the walls. Panicked, the mother stumbles backward into the hallway, clutching her child. The doll follows, step by step, drag by drag, its head cocking to the side, jaw unhinging wider, the chain still dangling from its cracked porcelain torso. The house itself seems to bend with it. Lights flicker. The air turns foul with the scent of ash and damp soil. She remembers the sign, those words scrawled in fading ink. Do not remove the chain. And now she understands. The chain wasn't decoration. It wasn't some quaint antique quirk. It was the lock, the seal, and she has set it free. The doll moves faster now, crawling, clattering, its gray eyes glowing faintly in the dark as it whispers in a child's voice not its own. Put me back. But its grin says otherwise. The mother staggers into the living room, clutching her daughter tight. Her heart is a drum, beating so hard she can taste the iron in her throat. Behind her, the doll follows, its body twitching in broken bursts, porcelain cracking further with each step. The chain drags across the floor, rattling with a metallic scream, as if something larger and hungrier pulls it from below. She places her daughter on the couch, whispering for her not to move, not to breathe. Then she grips the iron poker from the fireplace with both hands, sweat slicking her palms. The doll stops in the doorway. Its head tilts at an impossible angle. Its gray glass eyes lock on her. And then it laughs. Not the cheerful laugh of a child. A hollow rattle, jagged and broken like nails run across glass. The air thickens. The lights flicker. The walls tremble as if the house itself is listening. She swings the poker. It strikes the doll's arm, porcelain shattering, a jagged shard flying across the floor. From the wound, a rush of black smoke escapes, writhing and shrieking as if alive. The doll jerks forward. She swings again, hitting its chest, and the painted smile fractures. Behind the porcelain, something glows, an ember light seething beneath the surface, straining to get out. Her daughter sobs on the couch, calling for her, but the mother can't stop now. She grabs the doll, its claws tearing into her wrists, porcelain teeth snapping at her face. Blood runs down her arms, staining its cracked white body. With one last surge of strength, she hurls it into the fire. The flames erupt, crackling as if they know what has been given to them. The doll writhes, its body splitting, the chain glowing red as it twists and thrashes in the blaze. Its painted face warps, peeling away to reveal something raw beneath. The fire consumes it, piece by piece. Its scream fills the house, rattling the windows, vibrating through the floorboards, shaking dust loose from the ceiling. The mother shields her daughter's ears, whispering to her that it will end, that it has to end. But the scream keeps climbing higher and higher until it is no longer sound but pressure, a force pressing down on them, threatening to crush them. And then, silence. The doll is gone. The fire settles. All that remains are melted links of chain and black shards fused into ash. The mother sinks to her knees, clutching her daughter, whispering that it's over, that they are safe. But later, as dawn creeps pale through the blinds, the girl stirs and whispers something that chills her mother more than any scream. Mommy. The doll said it'll come back. The mother freezes, and beneath the cooling embers of the hearth, faint but certain, comes the sound. A single rattle of chain. Not gone, not finished, only waiting. If you enjoy these types of horror audio stories, just add a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to be the first to hear it. We upload daily. If you have a story of your own, feel free to leave it in the comments below. You never know. The next story could be yours. See you on the next video.